Good morning, everybody, on this Wednesday morning. I'm Richard Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikomoni. Thanks for watching Fox 18 News at 7. An already struggling business isn't catching that break it was hoping for. Historic flooding put more stress on Rock Island Sunset Marina.
Yeah, the water's been so high, people haven't been able to get their boats into their slips. Now the marina's missing rent checks because of it. Their fight against the flooding is this morning's top story. Now, this isn't the first financial struggle for the marina. The city transferred management to an outside company last September. It lowered rates a couple of months after that, hoping to attract more boaters. Fox 18's Grace Runkle tells us why that plan isn't working.
Boaters at Rock Island Sunset Marina are used to flooding.
This isn't the first time they've seen this. Won't be the last.
But not like this.
This has actually been the worst I've ever seen.
People can still get to the docks thanks to Chad and his John boat.
We boat people to their boats.
The problem is their boats can't.
A year ago, we had 198 slips sold, and right now we're at 169. We have had boaters who have not signed contracts yet because their boat isn't in, but they're kind of hoping that once we get to half season, that they'll then sign half season contracts.
Revenue increased at the marina from 2014 to 2017, but then it dropped. City budget documents show it's expected to drop again.
We are definitely struggling to make those numbers, but we're hopeful that once we get into full season that we'll be able to make up some ground.
This latest crest also stalled cleanup and repairs. The marina hasn't had power since the end of April.
The day after Memorial Day was our initial start testing for power, and then I'm like, okay, we got to call that off now.
And with the water still high, they don't know what is damaged or how much repairs will be.
Chances are we'll have to go to council to get that approved, so still kind of waiting on what that looks like.
But nothing will be certain until the floodwater is gone.
It can't go fast enough, I will tell you that.
Grace Runkle, Fox 18 News.
Denise Browning says their goal is to have the marina ready for a charity event on the 22nd, but she says even if they achieve that goal, they still won't have power.
And the flooding continues to cause issues all across Iowa. Governor Kim Reynolds went to Pacific Junction to see the devastation from flooding and storm damage on Monday. Reynolds gave an update on relief, cleanup, and to help speed up the process of getting people back home.
Trying to identify some spots where they can move some of the housing uphill and just encourage as they do go through a buyout, they've got a spot ready to go in town, because we want to try to keep, our people in our communities, so we don't want to lose them. So.
She was told nearly 55 people are still looking for housing.
It's something lots of college students wish they could say. They left school debt-free. Some Iowa students can leave community college living that dream. It's possible under the new Last Dollar Scholarship Program. The goal is designed to attract students to pursue careers that are in demand by covering tuition and expenses. Eastern Iowa community colleges have about 30 programs that qualify.
The benefit to students that don't have any federal or grant funding is that they'll be eligible to have a scholarship help to pay for their tuition rather than solely rely on federal Stafford loans.
Iowa allocated $13 million to the program. It starts this fall. Students who graduated from high school or adult learners can qualify after filing for federal aid. For kids battling epilepsy, attending a summer camp isn't always an option.
That's right, but one special camp in West Iowa, Liberty, is making that a reality. Now, Camp Possible is specifically designed for children with seizure disorders, and it's in full effect this week. Fox 18's Andrea Medina joined us live in West Liberty. Good morning, Andrea. What kind of activities do they have planned?
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, campers are going to be enjoying some swimming, some zip lining, rock climbing, you name it. They are not limited here despite having, epilepsy or any type of seizure disorder. And here with me now is Angie Nelson. She is the Epilepsy Services Director. Now, Angie, why is this camp so special and why is it important to have out here in the community?
Yeah, we allow the kids to come out and spend an entire week out here getting to do things that they might not normally get to experience due to their epilepsy. Some of the activities that we do are really considered high risk for them, and so the other camps don't want to take on that risk. And so we provide an entire team of medical staff, nurses, EMTs, paramedics, to make sure that while the kids are here for the week, they're safe, they get their medicine, and that they can have fun and do things they might not normally get to do while we're here.
Absolutely. And what would you say is kind of your favorite part of the camp?
Honestly, my favorite part is just really seeing the connections that the kids make with the adults that have been through kind of what they're going through. And with that, we're hoping to start a mentoring program for them later in the year so that they can have those connections, ask questions, be able to talk to people that understand what they're going through outside of camp.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Angie. Now, guys, we do have the girls out here. For the most part, they're early birds, and they're ready to get the day started. Now, we want to have some fun, right? Camp is nothing without a little prank with the boys. So what we're actually going to do, since they're up already, we're going to try and wake up the guys in the cabin over there. So we got a little surprise for you guys. So who's going to take the charge here? I think you are. All right. So we're going to head in there. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's go in there. It's locked. It's locked? Okay. Pound on the door. Pound on the door and see if we can improvise a little bit here. Are they in there? You're going to knock on the door here. Hello, wake up, wake up. Wake up, guys. We have a couple of guys still in their deep sleep. Wake them up, girls. Wake them up. Give them that prank. Wake them up, guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna let the girls kind of get in there, wake them up. Whatever you got to do, shake them a little bit, throw some pillows at them, whatever it is. But we're gonna send it back to you guys, and we'll check in with you guys in about 30 minutes.
I love it. Got to get them alive and alert. Just to have some fun. We can't be sleeping. It's not sleeping hour. We're doing over here.
It was locked.
It was locked.
The prank went awry. The prank started out great, and it went a little off script there.
That's okay. Improvise. And they got it together.
The guys were a step ahead.
No, they weren't.
Team boys, let's do it, guys. Good job.
All right, girls.
Lock that
Potty
door.
girls. Same, please take it away
What
from
is
here.
happening?
We just need to know about the weather.
I need to lock the door between you and me on the other side of the studio. Let's talk about rain this morning. The good news is we're not worrying about too much of it so far here. Pinpoint Doppler radar is pretty much dry unless you head further off to the west of our area. A line of thunderstorms along roughly Highway 30, between Highway 30 and I-80 to the west of Cedar Rapids. This is sliding off to the south and east this morning with some lightning, some thunder, of course, a little bit of potentially some pea-sized hail and a little bit of some gusty winds in this line as well. So if you're in parts of Johnson and Washington counties in Iowa, might need to keep an eye on this as those slide your direction over the next hour or two. Temperatures here in the Quad Cities fairly mild to start off your Wednesday. Sunny skies and 69 degrees is the current reading out at the airport. Light southerly breeze currently at 5 miles per hour. The rest of the morning should work our way into the 70s here shortly over the next couple of hours, on our way to the 80s later on this afternoon. So temperature-wise today, pretty similar to yesterday, maybe just a little bit on the warmer side. Now there are rain chances later on this afternoon, especially as we get towards later on in the late part of the afternoon and the further south you go as the boundary starts to fire up some showers and storms that direction later on tonight. But then we're dry, and we're dry into tomorrow morning as well. Today we should be working our way into the upper 80s for highs, lots of sunshine, some isolated thunderstorms the later in the afternoon and the further south you go. And then tonight we're back down into the middle 60s for overnight lows, so not too cool at all, and that's leading into a dry day coming tomorrow.
Great weather for summer camp hijinks.
Yeah, great weather for locked doors and waking people up and all that good stuff.
Andrea's starting a rift in between.
She's an instigator.
No. She's a planner.
Didn't check the
Oh, I love it. She's leading that pack.
Can't,
Grab the key next time.
Can't wait to go back to that, see how that's going.
Oh, for sure.
Same things.
Coming up, who cares how haters feel? I got more money.
Okay. Why singer Rihanna's lyrics could be truer now more than ever.
Time now is 7:10. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7.
Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Redrick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.